Oh my goodness, what is that? What is that? So the cage may be a little intimidating to her. I'll take him out really quick. I don't do this with dogs that look like they are going to be overly interested in him in a negative way, but he's pretty comfortable. Good, what do you see? So don't let her eat him, but I want her to like watch him move.
No,
there he goes. Okay. He's pretty good at his job, and he kind of knows the routine. So that way, sometimes when they can see him go in there, it makes it a little less scary. Now you can see she's super interested, but she's a little worried about the whole setup. I'm not going to do a lot of movement with her just yet, because I think at any time if I move that cage too much, she's going to be like, nope, that rat is nowhere near as interesting as I thought he was. Good girl, Leesi. Good girl. And that cage is about as big as her. So that's just kind of a little bit of an intimidating thing. Like I said, he's a really good beginner rat because he'll just hang out and help. Good girl. You get him. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. I'm going to touch the cage. It's going to make noise. Good girl. Get him. Get him. Get him. That's a good girl. I think for sure she's going to be interested in the rat. I think the cage freaks her out more than the rat does. Good girl. You get him. So right now with her, rather than moving it too much, I'm going to let her just kind of work through the cage. Good girl. Look at you. You are so smart, huh? So smart. Good girl. Very good. She like treats. Do you have any on you? Good girl. I don't think we're going to need treats to reward her for the rat. I think we need treats to get her comfortable with the cage, as silly as that is. So when she gets close to it, I'm going to kind of feed her on it, because then she's going to get a positive association with the cage. And when I start flapping the cage around, it's not going to freak her out. Yes. It's not going to freak her out the way you can see she's super interested in him. But when I move that cage, yes, she's like, I don't know about that cage, and I'm just not too sure about that whole setup. So if I have a dog who shows any insecurity or any worry, then I am absolutely going to treat the heck out of them when they're coming out of their shell. But you can also see I'm going to use a marker word or even a clicker, and I'm not going to just cover it with treats and lure them over, because that's not what we're trying to do either.
They started with the clicker with her a little bit, right? Puppy class?
Okay, good, yeah. But you can use clicker or a marker word as long as you just don't want to lure her with the treats. It's okay to pay her with the treats as long as you're not luring her, because then you get a dog who goes in there looking for food and not the rat. Good girl, you get him.